What do you feel like you're missing out on? Having a best friend. I see people talking about just showing up at their friend's house unannounced. Doing everything with those person. Knowing everything about that person. I wouldn't even say that I have one good friend. Edit. I would like to clarify, this does not give me any form of depression or honestly real sadness. I just feel like I missed something. Shit happens. Please stop responding to me. I can't sleep with my phone buzzing every 30 seconds. Shit, this is the one that hurts me most. Like, I can think back to every friend that I've considered to be my best friend, and I don't think I can say that I was theirs. Life. How are you supposed to be able to do anything when a majority of your day goes to work? Edit. So basically, the options are embrace work, manage time better, don't work as much, or get a new job. Hang in there, everyone. And yes, I accept PMs. EDIT too, just to clarify. I'm not saying I don't want to work at all. I'm saying I want to work less. I know I'd be much happier and more productive both in and out of the workplace if I had less hours in a day, or a 4-day work week, or something along those lines. I've been working full-time for a year now and I'm ready for retirement. You know what grinds my gears? Millennials always get shit for being lazy and not wanting to work. Yeah, no shit. Absolutely no one would work if they were given the choice. The thing that gets me is that technology has come so far that most work, from what my friends and I have been experiencing, doesn't and shouldn't take 40 hours a week. There was speculation years ago that the work week would be shortened to 25 hours or something around there. Feels like a lot of sitting around on Reddit most days. Guess that's just the life of sitting in an office. Not only that, work for shitty wages so you can't even feel the accomplishment of getting your life together with your hard-earned work. Getting a job out of high school and being able to buy your house, your car, and you have enough income to have kids must have felt great. Traveling. I haven't even visited the majority of the United States, let alone the world. Good memories. I have no good memories of childhood to look back on. No holidays I think back to and smile about. No birthdays. Day-to-day was at the very least drab and dark and sad. I see all these posts about having a fun or exciting or just overall a nice childhood, and I feel like that's something someone shouldn't have missed out on. That's the saddest one I have read yet. Going out on the town, like to bars and clubs and stuff. I've never done this at any point in my life and I have no idea how. Step 1. Uber to bar. Step 2. Drink at bar. Bonus. Drink enough to dance. Step 3. Fun. Step 4. Wake up crying when you see your bank balance. If you're Ubering, just drink before so you don't spend as much at the bar. You'll already be ready to dance too. Having friends. As far back as I can remember, it's always been hard for me. For whatever reason, I never naturally learned how to make them. Now I'm in my late 20s and life is going well. Good job, in shape, good hobbies. But I honestly didn't have a single friend to go to Halloween with, or the 4th of July, and so on. I follow all the standard advice of go to meetups, or follow your hobbies and make lots of great meetup or hobby friends. But nothing comes out of that as a general friend. And a lot of times the relationships don't feel like they should. I'm the same. I have lots of acquaintances but don't know how to grow those into friends. Can't seem to move on from small talk to whatever the next step is to become friends. If it wasn't for family, I wouldn't have anyone to go to holiday events with. A relationship, knowing what it's like to have someone genuinely want me and to be with me. I feel like I've been a little starved of affection, and I'm a little worried that that might mean that I'll accept any form of affection I'm given in the future, even if it's unhealthy. Edit. I'm so surprised at the kind of attention this comment got. I'll reply to them all at some point because they're so nice, but I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who's been kind and given me advice, and to those who feel the same way as me. I hope you guys find the love you're looking for. I can relate to this. There are times where I'd like to have someone else to talk to aside from family. Having a girlfriend who cares about me would honestly make me quite happy. The kind of passionate love people write songs about. You know what sucks balls? Loving passionately someone who loves you in a lukewarm way. Having to leave them because you're unhappy with the only person you ever loved that way. So yeah, I've known that kind of love. But it hurts so bad when it goes sour. So bad. I used to get really bad intrusive thoughts of how everyone else is off having fun while I'm here, depressed and alone. I've gotten better about it over the past 2 years, but still have my bad days. Minor edit for phrase corrections, and since people are asking, yes, my username is serious. Take me up on it if you need deep, meaningful relationships with people I genuinely care and want to learn more about. Meeting people who make me grow and want to become a better person. I don't open up to people easily, and the one time I did expose myself completely, I got hurt deeply and I don't think I will heal. Deleted. As always, Reddit. You take things too far. Had someone stalk through my post history and found me IRL. I get that it's my own fault for leaving enough clues on here. At the same time, not appropriate. Please leave me alone. Dating. I'm 27. I've never had a serious relationship. Mostly because I've just never tried to. I've always felt pretty content being single. The idea of having another person that closely involved seems scary and uncomfortable and alien to me. But other people seem to enjoy it so much. It fulfills them and makes their lives better. The human experience just seems so defined by the idea of love and companionship sometimes, and it's just something I don't really get. The best thing about relationships for me is trying new things that they're into and showing them things you enjoy. I've always played games and read sci-fi, but then I met my wife, who is huge on high fantasy and anime. I'd never been to a convention and hadn't even thought to check for any around. She took me to one and it was a blast. Immediately scheduled vacation for a bigger one a few months away and dressed up as a red mage for it. Basically, she took a life that I was happy in and turned it up to 11. Best thing that has ever happened to me. I went into this post expecting things like RDR2, yoga, watching movies, or being healthy, or something. For some reason, ended up questioning my entire life. Edit. Holy shit, this blew up overnight. Thanks for the gold, stranger, I guess. And stay strong, everyone. This thread is depressing AF. My teenage years. I always stay inside and rarely do anything exciting. I've never gone to a party, had a girlfriend, or rarely go out. Same. I'm not sure, but it seems like I am hearing about parties amongst my peers. Or at least fun stuff. They do stuff I do not. Most things. Half the time I'm living under a rock because I do what I enjoy and not much else. This means, when not at work or visiting family who invite me to places occasionally, I sit at home cooking my own food, teaching myself to play the piano, messing around with Adobe stuff, and playing a shit ton of video games. It's a good life. I'm happy and all. I learn new things most days. I enjoy doing what I do. And I'm not in any sort of financial trouble. But I don't see a lot of new things or have new experiences unless they're related to food or gaming. And it also means there's a stupidly low chance of me getting a girlfriend anytime soon unless I make some major lifestyle changes. I can count all my problems on one hand, but can also count all the things I do on the other one. Reese's Cups. I've had a peanut allergy my whole life, so I've never gotten to taste one. According to my friends last night, I'm missing out on a lot, as someone with allergies to every nut but peanuts. This is how I feel about Almond Joys. Edit. Till nut allergies finally have an upside. Youth. I have chronic pain and fatigue among other issues, and they seem to compound. Had to leave uni. Spend a lot of my days sleeping or running from doctor to doctor. When I was a kid, I was grounded for sleeping too much and even told I was sneaking out at night. I wish Now I'm 21 and nothing's changed. Just tired and watching everything else happen. Life in general. I feel that's so hard. I was just telling my coworker how I always want to go out and do stuff and be invited to things. But I always decide to just stay home. Halloween is my favorite holiday, but I have been increasingly depressed and almost didn't do anything. No costume, decorations, nothing. What's the point? I finally forced myself to decorate just for the trick-or-treaters. Hey, I feel that I end up canceling at the last minute a lot. Good job getting those decorations up. You didn't have to do that, but you did. You could have turned the lights off and pretended you weren't home. But you put in the effort. That's awesome. We slave away just to survive. Same thing every single fucking day. Every month goes by like a second. Before you know it, you're dead. Welcome to hell. Wolf of Wall Street came out 5 years ago. It's been 5 months since Anthony Bourdain died. It's only 14 months until 2020. Greater than we slave away just to survive. Literally, when has this ever not been the case for 99% of humans who aren't born to the extremely wealthy? If anything, we are closer than ever to a reality where an appreciable amount of people in society will not need to work to survive. Maybe in 30 to 40 years. And they will be the first. But in the meantime, it's kind of weird to have a problem with we need to work to survive. Whether it's tilling the land for crops, hunting game for the tribe, or marching long miles to follow the herd, fixing cars, or working as an accountant for money. It's always been work to survive. My dad worked 40-hour work weeks to support us when I was a kid. Sometimes he'd work more or less. Construction. Mom rarely worked besides homeschooling us. Now I work 40 hours a week and my brother works 40 hours a week, and we struggle to get by. Live together. He has a bit more free money than I do. But without him I have $400 short of the bills, not counting food. My brother works construction and I work tech support. Yoga pants seem pretty sweet. I know they make them for guys. But I really don't think I could pull that look off. Just wear a long skirt over your yoga pants. Nobody will be able to see that you're wearing yoga pants and it'll look cute. I wear yoga pants with basketball shorts over them when I go to the gym. They're comfy as fuck. Sex. People are so obsessed with it and act like they're hooking up with a new person every week because of Tinder. But I've never had that experience once. It's not worth it. Trust me. Once you experience it, you realize it's a whole lot of nothing for a few moments of pleasure. The whole hookup culture is extremely overrated in my opinion. Obviously some people are built for it and like it, but for me, the emotional toll, guilt, and dangers of disease really put a dent in my desire to have casual sex. Don't knock it till you try it, but also realize there's a lot more to life than meaningless sex. Edit. People seem to think I am talking about sex itself, which I am not. I love sex, and consider it an important part of a relationship. It is an amazing and fun experience like no other. I was talking about this hooking up with a new person every week part of the comment. I feel like I have a better chance of walking on the fucking moon than I do of having this mythical bump into a stranger and have sex with them experience. Like, if I lay out the two paths in front of me, getting to the moon definitely seems more realistic. I just don't get it. Attractive person privilege, I guess. Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm on PC. Post-grad life. I am 23. Got sick overnight. Been disabled for 10 months now. Shit prognosis, but hoping I improve. Today I actually feel rather optimistic. Learning to play guitar. I work 10 to 12 hours shifts. It's hard to find time when you're both exhausted and mentally tired out. Yes, the money is worth it, but I'd still like a lesson at least 1 hour per week. Edit. To everyone who commented on this thread, thank you so much for your advice and kindness. I'm going to set aside a day every week to dedicate it to this new skill. I greatly appreciate your help. Mate, honestly, Playing guitar is one of the funnest and rewarding things out there. Emo. If you can, just pick up a cheap guitar and amp and just play, man. Just practice. It's a long learning process, but the more you play, the better your finger dexterity will get. Our Guitar is a great subreddit for advice on learning and buying your first gear. As is YouTube. Try Rob Chapman on YouTube. He has some great older videos on starting out. A good way to learn songs you like is by using what's called tabs. It's basically like basic music score for guitar. It lists each string, then which fret to press down on with which finger. This is a great way to learn and practice songs. Remember though, practice, practice, practice. Sorry for rambling. I just really enjoy guitar and love getting more people involved. Edit. Wow, this is now my most upvoted comment, I think. I'm glad it's about guitar. Thanks. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.